Read 43, 44, 45.
एवमाद्यङ्गसम्पन्नम् सम्पन्नं च किञ्चन न ज्ञानं न च तद्रूपम् न विदाचितचेतनम् परं परे प्रस्फुरितम् केवलं केवलात्मसत् जलपीठस्य जठरे जलद्रवविलासवत् संवित् संवेदनैकात्मा पृथगेतदचेतनम् सम्पद्यते परिज्ञातम् संकल्पननगरूपमम्
From the standpoint of Ajnani, as described, the creation or Jivatva has come into existence. Which standpoint? Ajnadrisha. But Tattvadrisha, from the standpoint of Tattvajnani, nothing is born. So nothing is born. There is no jnana. There is no jnana means neither Vishaya jnana is there, nor Atma jnana is there. Why not Atma jnana? Ajnani himself is not there. There is no creation, there is no jiva whosoever. Tadrupam, Puryashtaka Rupa also is not there. Vidachita Chetanam, that is the different places in the body being pervaded by Chidabhasa also is not there. Achita is a Vedic word, it is. The Vedic word. Chetanam. And what is there? Just as in the ocean there is nothing but water and water, though it may appear in terms of waves and all those things. So also here, what is there is only that Parabrahma, Chaitanya, Samvit and Samvit Atma Sarupa alone is there. So the question is, how are we to know this entire Jagat? Jiva means Jagat. So the entire Jiva Jagat is nothing but this Samvit only. So that is now being answered. Anvaya already seen. Etat Etat means etat drishyadajatam. All that is available in terms of perception of this drishyadatam. Drishya samuham. Etat there is the drishyadatam. Samvit eva can be added there. Samvit eva is nothing but samvit only. Why? How come? What is the reason? Yasma, because Samvedanaikatma means Samvida Ekarupam, identical with Samved. This entire Jagat is identical with Samved. How is it so? How do you know Jagat is there? How do you know Jiva is there? Because in terms of cognition, you cognize, you perceive, you know, you infer that Jagat is there. What is the process? That means first to know the Jagat with respect to anything and everything, including your body and mind. These are there. What is necessary is tattadakara vritti. Vrittis, thoughts corresponding to what you want to know. But these vrittis themselves are inert. Inert we cannot make you know. Who has to make you know? Samvit Chaitanya. Samvit is there, so what is there? This vritti is there. This vritti is there, the thing in question to be known to be is there. So therefore, existence for all the things that Drishya Jata is on account of what? Samvit only. They have no existence apart from Samvit. So that being the case, it is Samvida Ekarupam. That is what is called as Samvedanaikatma. Samvedanaikatma means, so that is Samvedane Ekatma. In the sense, Samvida Ekarupam. It has no existence apart from it, and therefore it is identical with Samvit. See, Drishya Jata is there, Samvit is there or not? Drishya Jata is not there, Samvit is there or not? Yes. Now, who is first and last? Samvit is first and last. And Drishya Jata is Agamapai, comes and goes. Whatever that comes and goes really doesn't exist. Can you quote some Karika? Mandukya Karika? Famous Karika. Adavante cha yannaste vartamane tattata. Adav, in the beginning, whatever that is not there. Ante, whatever that is not there, whatever that thing that is not there. Vartamane, but in between, in the period of continuance, the present continuance, it appears to be there. It says tatha, tat tatha means it really doesn't exist. It is very important parameter. To determine a given thing is real. Real means what? Trikala abhadita vastu. It should exist in 3 periods of time without change or mutation. So, this is the yardstick. Now, apply this yardstick to Drishya Jagat. Before creation, Drishya Jagat was not there. After destruction, Pradaya, it is not there. In between, it is experience. Adau, Antecha, Yat Nasti. Adau, in the beginning, Ante, at the end. Whatever that is not there. Vartamane, Vartamane means during the period of its existence. During the period of existence, for a time temporary, tat tatha, truly it is not there. Only because experiencing it doesn't mean it is there at all. Really it is not there. So this is what this is. Therefore what? This entire Drishya Jata is Ekarupa, identical with Samvit, identical Samvedanaikatmam. Other reason is being given. Pruthakritam Achetanam Sampadyate. Sampadyate means becomes. So Pruthakritam, separate this Drishya Jata from Samvit. What all things will happen? Drishya Jata will get reduced to inert, which is its nature. Drishya Jata may appear as Sachetana, sentient, because of association with Samvit. Look here, all of you, Jada, Sachetana, but your body, not now, as yesterday, on its own, your body, I know. you are, as you are available now, you are not enough, I know. Otherwise, I will have to question my sanity, okay? So, I am not talking that way. But your body on its own, inert or Sachetana, Jada. It is Jada. So, but it appears as what? Sachetana. Who do we have seen? Because of Siddhartha, how it happened, we have seen yesterday. So that is the case. So now, what will happen? You separate the Samvit aspect from a Drishya Jata. Number one, it is going to be reduced to Jada, which is its nature. Number two, you have separated at Samvit, therefore, Bhasaka, the illuminator, the one who makes you know that this is Drishya Jata, is not available. Means cognition, knowledge of Drishya Jata will not be there. Will there be its existence? No. So therefore these two problems come. Samvidaha prutham prutam tu etat achetanam. Not only achetanam, bhasaka shunyam. The principal Samvit which can make you aware of this Drishya Jata is not available because you have separated it from. This is hypothetical separation to point out the defect. You can't separate that way. So, but its presence in terms of illuminating principle is not available, and therefore what happens? It has no existence. From both standpoints, this Drishya Jagata is what? Nothing but Samvit and Samvit only, a Brahma and Brahma only. So there is a Sampadyate, and therefore Sampadyate, therefore Sankalpa Nagaropamam Parijñatam. You can't totally dismiss. You are experiencing that. So therefore Sankalpa Nagaropamam. Upamam, like a Sankalpa Nagara. What is Sankalpa Nagara? A castle in the air. You know that building, the castle in the air. A castle in the air which is not an existent thing at all. Sankalpa Nagaropamam. Sankalpa Nagaropamam. So that means this Drishya Jata truly is not. But how long it is Sankalpa Nagaropamam? Till you get Sakshatkara. If you get Sakshatkara, Sankalpa Nagaropamam also is not there. Because Adhyastha gets Apavada. There is nothing called as Sankalpa Nagara in terms of Drishya Jata. So that is up to the point Atma Swarupa, till the Atma Swarupa is not known. Now the question comes, does this Jagat Puryashtakam is Brahma on knowing its Swarupa or on not knowing its Swarupa? See, we have seen for this Drishya Jata, what is Adhisthana? Brahma. As in the case of ocean, what is there is only nothing but the huge columns of water only, waves and all these breakers, etc., nothing but water and water only. Likewise, even if the creation appears to be there, what is there is what? Brahma, Samvit Brahma only. The question is, does this Idam Jagat, this Puryashtakam, Brahma iti, when known, then does it become what? It becomes what? Mithya, and what is remains is Satya only remains, or without knowing Brahma? This is, both answers are being given. It is on knowing that it is Brahma only, it gets reduced to, that is Mithya in nature. Continue.
Samvedanat parijnanat Shivatam eva gacchati Ajñātameva vāyattat Katham gacchati vastutam. First line as it is. Samvedanat parijnanat Shivatam eva gacchati Yat Ajñātam eva tat katham va vastutam gacchati.
Say once again.
Samvedanat parijnanat Shivatam eva gacchati Yat Ajñātam eva tat katham va vastutam gacchati.
This Jagat gets reduced to Shiva Tattva, provided you have got what is called as Samvedana or Parijnana. Samvedana, its meaning is given by Lord Shiva himself as Parijnana. The meaning of Samvedana is Parijnana. What is Parijnana here? Sakshatkara, Jnana Nishtha, abidance in the knowledge of oneself. Therefore, says Samvedana. Samvedana, Parijnana means by direct knowledge of Atma Swarupa. So, Atma Swarupa Samvedana. Shivatam eva gacchati. This Jagat or Puryashtaka gets the status of being Shivata, Shiva Swarupa. What is Shiva Swarupa here is Chit Shiva Swarupa, Parabrahma Swarupa. Gacchati. Gacchati means Prapnoti, gets. Prapnoti gets. The question is, suppose this Atma-jnana is not gained and the Adhisthana, the Jagat is not known, will it be known as Shiva? No. That answer is given in terms of Kaku Prayoga. You know what is Kaku Prayoga? Not Marathi Kaku. Kaku Prayoga means you change the tone or the words in such a way that it means something else other than what you have said. Why did you say that? Or why did you do that? Wait, the reason is not asked. You should not have done it. Why did you do that? Tone. Otherwise, why did you do that? reason is asked. Why did you do that? You should not have done it. This is called Kaku Prayoga. So Kaku something is distorted, mistake to give the tone, etc. are changed. This is even our common parlance, it is there. See, now it says, yat ajnatam, that which is not known, unknown, that you are not aware of, ajnatam. Ajnatam eva, says, tat katham va, here va is not or, possibly. How come, English you say, how come that one, vastutam gacchati, can be reality? Why? The mithya nature of the jagat is very clearly perceived. How can it be? It means, if you don't know the Atma Swarupa, the world will not get reduced to Shivata. Will not get reduced to Shivata. So with this, what happened now? Adhyaropa up to 42, then Apavada was done. Now, a Pakshantara is given. Pakshantara means Atha word is there. That Atha word means, Atha word has got many meanings which are ascertained in Athato Brahma Jijnasa. Most of you have studied in terms of cassettes. See, that is like this. Swamiji, this camp is very relaxing. because past camp, 4 classes, two actual teaching classes and 2 Brahma Sutta classes, and then 1 discussion group. So now, relax. Even Rubu Gita audio, this thing is 6 o'clock, not quarter to 6. So that is fine. But you should make use of that leisure for better purpose and not spend in talking and gossiping and all those things. You should take to more contemplation. Because see, you are away from your day-to-day activities. So office, business, cooking, this, that, nothing is there. You have got a leisure. Leisure means automatically the mind also must have leisure. What is the leisure of the mind? Not getting preoccupied in the things itself. Otherwise you are here and thinking what? Bombay. Physically, Mahaveshwar. Mentally, Bombay. That should not be done. This is why it is done. Those things can wait. I will attend to them. But now I have appointment with myself. My fuming and fretting, except some phone calls, can't do anything that what is happening there as such, unless I go physically as such. So therefore, it can wait. So you derive as leisure in your mind, so that which can be used for higher pursuit. So now Pakshantara, again Adhyaropa. Adhyaropa up to from where 47. From 47 up to 50, again Adhyaropa. And that Adhyaropa should have got continued. But in between, suddenly Vasishtha asked a question. He has done this now. Vasishtha has done this in the past also. Before Shiva could totally answer this, he shoots forth a question, and then what? Shiva answers what an immediate question and then picks up the thread. But here, Shiva doesn't pick up the thread. Vasishtha himself continues further ask answers. So therefore, this Adhyaropa Brahma will continue in the next chapter. So here up to where it is given, 47 to 50. Then it will get continued in the next sarga on account of question by Vasishtha only as well. Now let us see.
Athaitat vindate svantaha sankalpadam shatasvataha तन्मात्रसत्ता तस्याणोः एतां पश्यति देहगे अन्वय atha, last word, first line, swataha,
swataha,
atha swataha, etad, atha etad, sankalpad, swantaha, and eva, अंशताम विन्दते तस्य अणोः तन्मात्रसत्ता देहके एड चिराभ्यासात्
देहके एड चिराभ्यासात् चिर अभ्यासात् चिराभ्यासात्
एतां पश्यति
atha means if someone says like this, what is called as yadi kaschit bhuya, someone says what is called in Sanskrit as pakshantara, an alternative proposition or alternate proposition. Alternate proposition. Why can't you look at this in this way as well? Suppose something is, a statement is made. Why can it not be other way as well? Other pakshantara. So is it? Because that why that pakshantara is said, because there is a basis in the Shruti. There is a basis on the Upanishads. So therefore, if someone says like this, what is that? This Jagat, this Jivatva has come into existence like this. What is that? We will see. Okay? This who is that? Swataha. Who Swataha Chinmatra Swabhavamapi Samvit Atma Brahma Paramatma Swataha on its own Chinmatra Swabhavamapi. Though its Swarupa is Chaitanya, and Chaitanya only to the total exclusion of Adhyastha Prapancha. To the total exclusion of Adhyastha Prapancha. So, Etad stands for Brahma. Etad Sankalpat Swantaha eva Aushatam Vindate. This Brahma, so Etad, this Brahma, so what is Etad Vastu? Means this Brahma, Sankalpa. By its Sankalpa, volition, desire, so on its own, what is that? This Sankalpa has got a reference to Upanishad. Bahusyam prajayeti satapo tapyata satapas tattva idagum sarvam asrujata. Bahusyam, let me be many. Prajayeya means let me be born as Praja. Let me be born. While let me be born, there is nothing other than me. Sankalpa, Bahusyam, I will become many. Let me know. Bahusyam prajayeti satapo tapyata saha paramatma tapaha tapyata. What is tapa here? Jnana. What jnana? Brought into picture the knowledge of past kalpa, past creation. And idagum sarvam asrujata. Idagum sarvam. So now who created? Saha, who is that? Paramatma. When Paramatma creates, can it be mithya? Paramatma. Then he is no better than our builders. Paramatma creates, how can it be mithya? It should be satya. Is it not? We will see that. You forgot. See, so akamayata, big sankalpa, Sankalpa is mithya. Why? Brahma, Advaya Brahma is there cannot be any such. And Advaya Brahma is Nishkriya. Nishkriya means what? Actionlessness. And yet it is told Sankalpa is done. Sankalpa is Kriya or not? It is a Kriya, action, mental action. So where is that? So that is, even for him to do mental action, he should have first mind. To have the mind, first creation must be there. He doesn't have that. And yet Shruti says that Sankalpa is there. That Sankalpa must be Mithya. And when that Sankalpa is Mithya, by Mithya Sankalpa created Jagat is equally Mithya. So that is that. So that is how it is. So there is a Swataha, Chinmatra Sabhavapi, Sankalpa. So what is Sankalpa? Bahusyam Prajayeti. So Sankalpa is Swantaha eva, within itself, without anything other than itself. Swantaha eva. What did he do? Anshatam. Anshatam means Drishyamshatam. Drishyamshatam. Anshatam. Drishyamshatam vindate. Means it appears to gain the status of what? Drishya Rupa Jagat. Anshatam vindate. Now the thing is, Tasya. Tasya Anoho. With this Tasya Anoho, Tasya Anoho means Parama Sukshmasya Atmanaha. That Atma, Brahma, which is Parama Sukshma. How Parama Sukshma? With the help of Meru and Anu was demonstrated. So, Parama Sukshmasya Tasya Anoho Parama Sukshmasya Atmanaha. It's what is the Swarupa? Tanmatra Swabhavena. Tanmatra Satta means Tanmatra Swabhava Sattaya. That Anu, Parama Sukshma Atma, Paramatma, is not, there is nothing in that and that alone is there. When that and that alone is there, Drishta Jata created must necessarily be what? Mithya. Mithya in nature. So therefore it is Tanma Satta Tatya Anoho Tanmatra Satta. Satta. What does it do? Satta. Satta. Dehake Pashyati. Dehake Pashyati. Here Dehaka is first conceived Suksha Sharira. So there is that Drishya, in Drishyamsha, already the Suksha Sharira creation is taken place, has been taken for granted. So therefore Dehake, in the first conceived, the Sukshma Deha, in that, what happens? Pashyati. What Dehake? What Pashyati? Sees the grossness, the gross body, means by intense thinking or in terms of the Suksha Sharira mind, what happens? Gross body appears to be there. This in the morning we already seen. So the intense thought appears as though it has got crystallized in terms of gross things. Really not there, but for practical purpose, it appears to be there. Chirabhyasa. Dehake, there is a word, this adhyahara, supplemented word, Chirabhyasa, because of constant thinking. Pashyati means, if it looks, sees it as the Stulatam Pashyati, grossness in terms of gross body is seen. Further what happens? Let us.
Sarvam Sthulattvamapannam Tadevashu Prapashyati तस्य तन्मात्ररन्ध्राणि यथा देशं प्रपश्यति तत् एव आशु सर्वं स्थूलत्वम् आपन्नं प्रपश्यति. Next line as it is. Tasya tanmatra randrani yatha desham prapashyati.
Tadeva. What is that Tadeva? That Brahma eva. On account of Sthula Deha Sambandha. If you want, you can add there. Sthula Deha Sambandha. Tadeva Sthula Deha Sambandha. See, up to what the creation has come? Suksha Sharira, and by Kirabhyasa, Sthula Deha has come. Now up to there. So now, it says, Tadeva, means that Brahma itself only, Sthula Deha Sambandha. Because of the Sthula Deha Sambandha, what happened? Sarvam. So the Ashu means quickly. So quickly. Sarvam Sthulam Tvam Apannam. So Sarvam Sthulatvam Praptam Apannam Praptam means because of this association with the Sthula Deha, everything contained in the Sthula Deha appears to be Sthula. What is that Sarvam? Sarvam means Antaram Kosha Chatushtayam. Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, but not Anandamaya Kosha. It is subtle only. So up to the Vijnanamaya Kosha. So that is it. So what is that? Means it takes them to be concrete things. Concrete things. So the Antara Kosha Chatushtayam, not only that, Sarvam includes Bahya Vishaya Dhatam, entire Bahya Vishaya Samuha. All those Vishayas, sense objects that are there in the external world. Sthulatvam Apannam. So that is having gained that Sthulatvam Prapashyati. Prapashyati how? Sankalpena, Swakalpanaya, because of its imagination, because of its projection, it sees that way. Prapashyati, because of imagination or projection, it sees that way. Now, physical body with all the things that are there. What for physical body? Bhoga. How do you have bhoga? You have to interact with the Jagat, Bahya Jagat. How will you interact? Sab band hai, closed hai. This Deha has to interact with the Jagat. So for interacting, Dwarani, outlets are necessary. What are the outlets? Indriya. So therefore what? That also projects. That is Tasya. Tasya here is Tasya Sthula Dehasya. Tasya Sthula Dehasya. After Tasya, if you want, you can add Bahya Rupadi Darshani. Tasya, add Bahya Rupadi Darshani. For the perception of external objects. And what is that Tasya? Sthula Dehasya. What does it do? Prapashyati, again projects and sees. Who? Tanmatra Randrani. Randrani means literally holes, apertures. It means Dwarani. Dwarani, Dwarani means doors. Doors in terms of outlets. You know, in olden days, big forts used to be there. And this fort used to have some gate. Why? People living inside can interact with the external board, the fort, moat around, moat means the ditch wherein the water is stored, etc., around, so that enemy should not directly come and all that. So that is the night time they used to what? Close them. Morning open. We have doors to our house. What for? To keep it closed all the time? No. Whenever you want, you go out, and when you come in, you can shut it. Is it not like that? So that's also in this body to interact with the external jagat. Sadvarani, what are those? Tanmatra Randrani. Randrani, Dwara, outlets made up of Tanmatra. Tanmatra, come on, what is Tanmatra? Apanchīkrita Panchamahabhutas. Apanchīkrita Panchamahabhutas. So Tanmatra, Randrani, again, what does it do? Prapashyati, Yathavishayam, Yathadesham. Yathadesham means at their respective places, at their corresponding places. Mouth should be where? Not like Kabandha. You know, there was a Rakshasa Kabandha during Ramayana. He had the mouth in the stomach. In the stomach he has the mouth. So, not like that. Yathadesham, at their appropriate places. Prapashyati. Again, Yathavishayam. Eyes for seeing, nose for smelling, mouth for drinking, ear for listening. Otherwise, what will happen? If ears are put for drinking, you have to pour coffee. Pour coffee where? In the ear. Not that. So, Yatha Vishayam, Vishaya Vyavastitani, means exactly. That is why they say, Bhagavan's creation is perfect. Sukritam. Bhagavan himself packs it back. Sukritam, well done. This word Sukritam is Upanishad. Sukritam, Sushtukritam. Back to the perfection. Yes, it is true. We may think, I think this Bhagavan has no sense of proportion at all. You know that? A traveler, older days. A traveler was traveling noon time. It was so hot, and he had it all food with provisions, food with him, etc. Packet of food was there. He thought, he was hungry also, and the sun was scorching. He said, let me rest for a while under a tree, shade of the tree, and eat my food, and after resting, let me go. And fortunately, he found a huge banyan tree. What a vriksha. God is very kind. So see how he was. Sometimes coincidence that yesterday I was just having a stroll. Now these monkeys are not. Just a thought came. I was facing east. Monkeys are not. When I turned west, right from the tree, at least a dozen of them were. So coincidence. He thought of some big tree, etc. Whatever happened to me, so he ate the food and said, let me have a nap, etc. He relaxed. Immediately he didn't get sick. He was looking all around, etc. So, what a huge tree, such a shade, etc. Then his eyes fell on the fruits of the banyan tree. He said, this Bhagavan has no sense of proportion. See, huge banyan tree and so tiny fruits. So by the time he dozed off, suddenly one fruit fell on the nose. One fruit fell on the nose and he woke up. My God! a fruit like a pumpkin. And if it were to fall from the top, what would happen? Bhagavan has a pakka sense of proportion. So Sukritam, well done. We may think because of our imaginative why Bhagavan does this, etc. You cannot hide. Our intention is not to verify the texture of the creation, but to dispute it. And apavada. Our intention is to do apavada of that because it is really not that. It is from the different standpoint as well. So he says, Yatha desham prapashyati. So what has happened now? An embodiment with all perfect gadgets ready for interaction with the Bahya Jagat is there. Who will interact? Will the body interact on its own? No. It is inert. Who is it? An entity is necessary. Who is that? Jiva. So that means the Atma gets identified with his body. And he thinks that, oh, what a great thing. And when it's identified with the body, suddenly he finds that he can interact with the Jagat. He can interact with the Jagat. And that's why he is very happy and contented and becomes very strong that I can interact with the Jagat. Jivatva is complete. Samsara started. Samsara started. Continue.
Tata Purusha Rupaika Bhavana Purusha Kritim Kakataliyavat Drishtva Tushtam Pushtam Bhavatyalam. First line as it is, Tataha Purusha Rupaika Bhavanat Purushakritim and Prapashyati Kakataliyavat Drishtva. Last word Alam Tushtam Pushtam Bhavati.
Tataha here means then. When body, stula, gross body, with everything intact in that, with the aperture, with the indriyas to interact with the world, when it has become ready, that Purusha Rupaika Bhavana. Purusha Rupaika Bhavana means Purukshakarena Ekatva Bhavana. Taking that entire embodiment as me, as an individual. Otherwise, you go on scrutinizing, no two avayavas are one and the same. For example, take a car. It is made up of so many things, but you take it as what? One vehicle, car. Like that. Now, this embodiment constituted of so many things, it takes as what? One human embodiment as a me, Purusha, man or woman. As a human. So that is what? Purushakarena ekatva bhavata. So what does he do? Purushakritim prapashyati. He sees no body there, an individual. Here is an individual who? Me, the individual is here. Purushakritim prapashyati. And when he how? By identification. When by identification he sees, suddenly he finds that he can interact with who? Jagat. How? For which a drishtanta is given. Kakataliyavat Drishtva. This is a magazine. Kakataliya Nyaya. It is just like this. See? There was a palm tree. and a crow came and sat, and one palm fruit fell down. It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. Sitting of the crow on the palm tree didn't make the fruit fall down. Or on the branch of a tree, a bird sat down, crow sat down, and the branch broke down. Not because of weight of the crow, but the coincidence was that the branch was on the verge of breaking. Exactly at that time, crow went and it sat there. So likewise here, Kakata, the moment he identifies that faculties are already there in that embodiment, and he is able to interact with the world. Kakatadiyavat drishtva, that he is seeing that his capacity to interact with the world. Do you know what happens? Tenacha means Kakatadiya means akasmat, suddenly having seen that there is a capacity to interact with the world. Drishtva. Alam means very much, totally. Tushtam pushtam cha bhavati. Tushtam means pleased, contented, satisfied. Abba, this is capable of this. Again, pushtam, strong, thriving. So that is what? Complete he becomes. Make a note of this. This tata, first line here. Tataha purusha rupaika bhavana purushakritim prapashyati will be useful for us in next sarga. Because thread will be picked up from here. Means up to the embodiment the creation has come into existence. Further what happens will be described in detail. So in the next sarga, just keep a note of it. Continuing.
Jivadetatavasthakam Sitam pashyati dehakam Asantameva gandharva Puram swapnanaram yatha Anvaya Jivat etat avasthakam dehakam sthitam pashyati yatha, last word, second line. Asantam eva Gandharvapuram Swapnanaram and cha pashyati.
And what he does is, he takes this embodiment as real. He takes the embodiment as real. When Jivat means while in the state of Jiva Ajnana Avastha. While in the state of Jiva. In the state of Jiva, present continuous. Etadavasthakam, this appearance which is vastutaha asat. This appearance as a human embodiment which in reality is false in nature. Vastutaha asat. Vastutaha avasthakam. This appearance which is vastutaha asat. Okay. What is that? Namely, dehakam. Dehakam means this body, entire embodiment, which was earlier called as Puryashtaka. Dehakam. Sthitam pashyati. Sthitam means as truly existing. Cease means takes itself to be truly existent one. As something which is really there, pashyati. How some illustrations are, two illustrations are given. Yatha Gandharvapuram Sapnanaram. What type of Gandharvapura Sapnanaram? Asantam eva. Really not there. What is Gandharvapura? City in the sky. See, at the sometime there are patterns of the clouds. In the sky you find the different patterns of the cloud with colors also. If it is sunset is there or sunrise is there, colors also are there. So at times it appears as though there is a fort, there is a city, or a big army is marching, or a big market is there with so many people like Tuesday Mahabaleshwar market. So like that, so just an appearance. So that's all. But really there is no city. Or Swapnanaram, like the person seen in the dream. Swapnanaram. Pashyati. Pashyati. It means really not there. Now here, asantam eva hints apavada. From 47 up to 50, Adhyaropa, there is asantam eva, truly not there. Means it hints at apavada, but the topic is going to continue in the next sarga. Because here, now there is a question that is being asked by Vasishtha. Very pertinent question. You know what is that? Bhagavan, you are labeling this Jagat as what? Jiva Jagat as what? Mithya. We are not concerned whether it is Satya or Mithya. Our problem is the sorrow given by this Jagat. We don't want the sorrow that is produced by Jagat. By saying Mithya, is the sorrow going to cease? What is the use of it? You change the label and then what? Problem continues. No. A boy, about 10-11 years old boy, saw the mother struggling in the kitchen. In the kitchen, these provisions were kept in different tin dabbas, not glass jars, in tin dabbas. And whatever, one thing she wants to get half a dozen of dabbas, she has to operate and open and see what is there, etc. The boy took pity on the mother. Mummy, I will label all the dabbas so that you will not have this problem. So you can, whatever you want, you can just pick it up. I said, Beta, certainly you do it. And meticulously, 3 hours he spent and labeled all the dabbas. Mother was very happy. She was very happy. Such industry to hear that. Afternoon, she went to make coffee. But could not get sugar. sugar dabba is not available. She saw all dabbas. There is no sugar. She called and said, hey, what happened? There is sugar dabba. Without batting the eyelids, she took a dabba. Here is sugar. She opened the lid and see sugar. That saw the label, red chilies. Label is red chilies. She fired. Why did you write everything? Mummy, you know what ants do with sugar. They swarm. So therefore I put the red chili. Now changing the label of red chili, is it going to keep the ants away from that? Ants have not gone to school. To see label. So like that, we have taken the Jagat as Satya. Now you are taking Mithya. But you take Mithya, but the problem of sorrow continues with us. So, that's why he says, what is the remedy to get rid of this Jagat, this sorrow totally? We are not bothered whether it is Satya or Mithya. We want to get rid from sorrow. So that is the question by who? Vasishtha, it will be answered. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantah
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।